What's going on, everybody? My name is Chris. Welcome to my guitar channel. Man, it has been several months since I have said those words. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my favorite guitarists of all time. Who are your favorite guitarists of all time? Let me know in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so in no particular order, we're actually going to start with my favorite guitarist of all time, Randy Rhodes. Now, Randy Rhodes was the guitarist for Ozzy Osbourne until he passed away in 1982. He is best known for Crazy Train, I Don't Know, Believer, and so many great songs and great riffs. His legatos are phenomenal. His tapping is unreal. His hammer-ons, his pull-offs, his bends, all that is just incredible. And his tone, especially with his 1974 Gibson Les Paul Custom and his Jackson V, which is the prototype, what made Jackson famous. And if it wasn't for Randy Rhodes, we wouldn't have Jackson today. And that's the honest truth. The best album to listen is the tribute album from Ozzy Osbourne that showcases all of his live performances with Ozzy, and it's so good. My next favorite guitarist is James Hetfield of Metallica. Now, James doesn't really need any introduction. He is known for Master of Puppets, There's Nothing Else Matters, No Sad But True, Welcome Home Sanitarium, and so many other songs that he has written, not only lyrically, but also guitar parts. He's written a lot of guitar parts and does some solos too. He is basically the king of downpicking. Everyone complains that he down picks so fast and so hard. A lot of people have to play alternate picking, which is completely fine. I love his ferocity and his stage presence. He's always been a favorite of mine. Definitely one of the best rhythm guitar players. If you haven't checked out Metallica, which if you're watching this video, you probably have, but in case you haven't, check out Master of Puppets. Probably their best album. All right, my next guitarist on this list may not be everyone's favorite, and I know he's not, but that is Slash. Now, Slash is from Guns N' Roses. He's also done Velvet Revolver and his own solo projects, especially with Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators. He is best known for his long, black, curly hair, big old top hat, and his Gibson Les Pauls. Most notably, his replica 1959 Gibson Les Paul Standard, which he used on Appetite for Destruction, which is probably my favorite album that he has been featured on. I love his blues-inspired licks, and I love that he incorporates that into more of a hard rock, quote-unquote metal. I know he's not considered a metal guitarist, but metal really is hard rock and blues, so you can say what you want. My favorite riff from him has to be Night Train. I love that riff. My favorite solo from him is November Rain. If you haven't checked out Slash, do yourself a favor, check him out. All right, my next guitarist, probably the most legendary guitarist of the 70s, and that is Jimmy Page. Jimmy Page is the guitarist for Led Zeppelin. He is best known for using the violin bow on his Gibson Les Paul and his other guitars. He's also known for creating Black Dog, Kashmir, The Song Remains the Same, and the most infamous song in the guitar community. Well, maybe second to Smoke on the Water, and that is Stairway to Heaven, which, by the way, you can play that in guitar stores. You have every right to play that. You can play it in there. Go ahead and do it. You know you want to. Play it. Play that A minor. Do it. Do it. He is best known for playing his Gibson Les Pauls, but he also plays his Tellys, he plays his Dan Electros, and he plays his Gibson EDS 1275, most famously played on Stairway to Heaven live. Funny enough, if you haven't heard this fact already, he recorded a lot of his songs on his Telecaster. Studio was Telecaster, but live he played the Les Paul because he just likes it better, which honestly, I don't blame him. I prefer the Les Paul. Nothing wrong with the Tele, but I like the Les Paul better. He is known for Black Dog, The Stairway to Heaven, Song Remains the Same, Kashmir, Moby Dick, all these great songs. There's so many. Honestly, you should check out all their albums, but I think Led Zeppelin 4 might be my favorite one that they've produced. He is a great guitarist. I love the fact that none of his riffs sound similar. There's nothing wrong with riffs that sound similar, but I do like the fact that he's creating such a library of riffs that you can take and learn so much from. And he's such a legendary guitarist. If it wasn't for him, I don't know if a lot of people would be playing, and especially a lot of people wouldn't be playing Les Pauls. Him, Slash, and Randy Rhodes are the three reasons why I play Les Pauls. And my final guitarist on this list, I have so many guitarists that I really like, but these are my top 5, my top favorite. And this next one is Angus Young. Angus Young is the lead guitarist for the Australian band AC/DC. He is best known for wearing his schoolboy outfit and using his Gibson SGs. His blues and rock inspired licks, solos, and riffs are just so good. Now, I know I just talked about how I love how Jimmy Page's songs do not sound the same. The song does not remain the same, by the way. But anyways, I do like the fact that Angus's riffs, the AC/DC's riffs, they sound similar. And you know what? People can complain all they want, but they have more money than most people. They've sold more albums, and come on, his tone, his Marshall and his Gibson SG, it's just a perfect combination. I love that combination. I've seen him live. He is the only guitarist on this list that I've seen live, and it was a blast. It was back in 2009, I believe, for their, or 2010, one of those two, in their Black Ice tour. I was a junior in high school, and that was amazing. So that's it. Those are my top 5 favorite guitarists. Now, I do have others like Eddie Van Halen, Mark Holcomb from Periphery, John Frusciante, and a lot of others, but I didn't want to make this video longer than it already is, so I just kept it to the basic 5. And these are really heavy influences on my life. Every single one of them is pinnacle in my guitar playing. Heck, I even use a lot of Randy Rhodes inspired licks at church when I do solos. Remember the question of the video: who are your favorite guitarists? Let me know down in the comment section below. There is no right or wrong answer. People's lists are going to be different. I want to see your list. I want to maybe discover guitarists I haven't heard yet. And I want people to discover more guitarists they haven't heard of. Share this video with your friends. I am planning on uploading more regularly. If you're still watching, that means you are a fan. That means you're a true fan, and you definitely support this channel, and I appreciate that. I'm still on the hunt for 1,000 subscribers. At the time of recording, I'm about 835. So still supporting. You guys are awesome for subscribing. Don't forget to like and share this video, and I'll see you next time.